We got a backyard project going on here. We just put in a new sewer system. I got some black dirt brought in for the top of the system. There's some dirt clods and some rocks and stuff in here, so we're gonna take the quick attach soil conditioner, and it's gonna pulverize all the dirt clods. It's gonna push all the rocks off of the black topsoil into the woods, get rid of them, all the sticks and debris and roots. We're gonna just push that stuff right into the woods, and you can either push it straight, or you can actually angle the soil conditioner right or left, so it'll windrow the material to one side, which is really nice. But you're gonna see there's some depressions in here that are gonna take a lot of fill. So we need to carry material forward and fill them in. So it's gonna grade it, it's gonna shape it, it's gonna level it, it's gonna pulverize it and get rid of all the junk and debris. The beautiful thing is no hand raking. It eliminates just a ton of manual labor. This we're just gonna run straight. I don't have the wire harness hooked up, but you can angle it right from the cab left and right, which is really nice. But probably the biggest thing that I like on this thing is it goes 0 to 4 inches deep, literally on the fly. When you're running this, you're gonna keep your loader arm in the lowest position possible as far as your up and down goes. And when you curl your attach plate forward, it's gonna put pressure on the front tires. And in return, it'll lift the drum up so you're not tilling as deep, when you don't want to. But say for example, I have a low spot, I wanna carry more material in, because we do have a 10-inch diameter drum. It's a big drum. That allows you to carry more material forward, say, than like a 5-inch or a 6-inch drum. You can just carry more material, you can get more work done in a shorter amount of time. And the nice thing is, when I need more material, I don't have to get out and do depth adjustments on my wheels. I can actually do it from inside the cab, where I was saying, leave the loader arm in the lowest position, don't move your up and down. Like I say, when you curl forward, you're applying pressure to the front tires. Well, when I want more material, I'm gonna just curl my loader arm back, and that takes pressure off the wheels, it puts it on the drum, and that allows you to change your tilling depth on the fly. Best way I can describe it is it's like push button 4-wheel drive in a pickup truck versus the old school where we got out, we locked the hubs in. That works great, but you're using this all the time. You don't have to adjust to the project and get out, adjust wheels because all of a sudden you want to carry more material. You're able to do that all on the fly, right from inside the cab, which is huge. So ultimately you're more efficient. A lot of contractors, they go in new housing projects or existing yards, and sometimes there's scrap metal, there's screws, there's nails. These tires are solid rubber, because I've talked to rental yards all over the country, and they always we'll mention some other units that they're air filled, and that's always a pain in their butt. So you don't have to worry about that. That's a huge value. We got the box end plates on here. That's nice when you're going around landscape edging or anything where you don't want the dirt to go. So this will contain it inside of the rotor width. It won't put material into nice rocks. And the teeth on here, like I said, it's a 10-inch drum. These are a tungsten carbide tooth, and they are spiraled on there. So typically, like when conditions are, maybe if you're working in clay, caliche, just real hard compact. A lot of people do driveways with them, parking lots. Does a phenomenal job on driveways, parking lots. But getting back to hard materials, the teeth are spiraled on here, and they're spiraled for a reason. We do it so you have a select number of teeth grabbing that hard pack material at one time versus, say, a whole row just all welded in a straight line across there. Then all those teeth are grabbing at one time. You'll get a lot of hop, a lot of vibration. So it just does a better job when we spiral them that way, and that's why we do it. You can see, I mean, this is a heavy duty industrial unit. It's around 1,200 pounds in an 84-inch. We make it in our quick attach makes it in a 72, 84, and a 96-inch model, and then they make a mini version too for the the little mini skid steers and walk behinds. But this is a 7-footer. We're running on a Bobcat S205, puts out 16.7 on the flow and right around 3,000 on the pressure. I've actually used this a couple years ago on the lawn in here. This all used to be woods, and I was surprised. I wasn't sure exactly how the 7-footer would perform on 16 gallons a minute on low flow, but I was like a little kid. It did absolutely amazing. And so same unit again today, just a couple years where we cleared. These were all trees in here, and it's full of roots. I actually came in with the grapple, root rake some of it. You can see there's still some roots. This soil conditioner will take out probably 95% of them. I might have a few that'll clip off, but I mean, just an amazing tool. And you can use this on food plots, gardens. I mean, just one of the most versatile tools if you're doing any type of dirt work, landscaping, and you just happen to have a passion for hunting too. It'll fall right into all those categories for you. But this thing, I've talked to many people where you ask them how it works for their business, and amazing tool if they have the work of the amount of money that they can make with this, because what they're saving is manual labor and hand raking. Just a very effective tool. It's extremely fast. I had a rotary tiller, really good, does an awesome job, but a rotary tiller doesn't shape and level and pulverize and grade like this. This is a combination of kind of the best of both worlds.